What you got there, Bailey?
40 nuggets.
State your name, age, and where you're from.
My name, age, and where I'm from.
Yeah.
Like my full name?
Just
where I'm originally from? I'm Bailey, I'm 21, and I'm from Humboldt, California. I was born and raised a Jehovah's Witness, and I left after my parents got divorced when I was 12.
I'm going to talk about your transition from Jehovah's Witness to weed industry.
Okay. My parents got divorced when I was 12. That's when my dad and I moved out because like I had to take care of my dad and he had disabilities. It only took like about a year. Like when I was 13, I started like learning about weed and growing it, and I became an apostate, which is like renouncing all views and morals or whatever associated with the religion. But I basically just saw an opportunity to like start a career, I guess you could say. I learned from several different people and like took all their knowledge and put it into a couple big crops when I was 16 and 17 and 18. Yeah, I kind of just got into it because I saw how much it helped my dad. He was on 16 different medications, and then he started smoking weed and taking CBD pills, and he got down to 3. So it's like, oh, this is like a really great plant. Like I could help people and make a lot of money off of it. So I kind of just chose to put all my efforts into that after leaving the religion with my father.
Can you introduce us to your dad?
Yeah, sure. So this is a tattoo I got with my dad's ashes in it. He was a huge deadhead. This tattoo was done after a long bender of DMT and other things. This tattoo was done right after my godfather and I did DMT. That's why it's all fucked up. But yeah, I just wanted a tattoo that meant something to me and my father. I put his ashes in it, and the symbol like means like love and compassion and like a whole other things. It's very sentimental. It doesn't look very good, but it's the tattoo I value the most. This one I got with 3 other friends when we went up after my dad passed away. We got it like 3 days after my dad passed away. I'm from the Emerald Triangle, so we wanted to get the Emerald Triangle and a redwood tree because that's the environment that I grew up in.
So how'd you get down here from Humboldt?
That's a long fucking story. The short version? Okay, so when I was 17, I was growing at my buddy's place. I hired some trimmigrants to trim my crop. Ended up getting into a relationship with one of them. Lived on the side of a mountain for a while up in Westport. That's in Humboldt County. Things went south with the other people that we were living with, and we lived in my car for about a month before moving down to LA. We also had a puppy at the time. We were just like, fuck it, let's move to LA. And then we moved to LA, and we ended up moving into her parents' house, and that lasted about like 5 months, and then things went south, and then I became homeless and lived in my car, but I had a full-time job. I mean, it was pretty fucking easy. All I had to do was pay for food and gas.
What can you tell us about being Jehovah's Witness and what's that like and what leaving it's like?
Leaving it was weird because I had to completely restart. No one from the religion talked to me, especially my family. They kept very, very little contact. When I left, I knew as a child, probably like around 9 or 10, like I never wanted to get baptized, because if you get baptized and leave the religion, you get disfellowshipped and no one's allowed to associate with you, and I didn't want that. I kind of wanted like still a small connection with my family. After I left the religion, the only one who kept in contact with me like very regularly day to day was my mom. In the Jehovah's Witness religion, if you become an apostate, they think that you're mentally ill and psychotic, which is fucking claw me. I assume they still think I'm mentally ill and psychotic for leaving the religion because they believe that's the one truth, and if you don't believe in that, like you're just gonna die in Armageddon, and they're gonna go to their new system where they'll live forever. And I don't know, it was kind of hard, but I started to like it. I got used to it as I realized that Jehovah's Witnesses is a cult. They require you to only associate with friends and family in the religion, and anybody who's not in the religion to not give them the time of day. Like, they believe you're going to die anyway, so why develop attachments to people or make friends and all that.
If you could tell one thing to the people watching this, what would it be?
Wash your hands.
Well, thank you, Bailey.
Yep.